Hi, well today I thought I would do this conservatory here. I bought it cheap off eBay and it was broke, so I've stuck some glue there. I'm just going to make that join a little bit better and see what I can do with it. Now I did do a demo on the vertical blinds, but it was removed because of copyright. So what I'll do at the end of showing you this conservatory is I'll just give a quick demo on how I've done the vertical blinds, because I am going to try and use them in here. So this is what it looks like. I mean, the wallpaper is a bit tatty and ripped, but I'm just going to do this one up, and it's not for any particular house that I've got, I just fancy doing it. So if you want to join me in the progress of this and see what it looks like at the end, just continue watching and then I'll show you the demo. Okay then, bye. Well, I've finished the blinds, and what I'll do is I'll just give you a quick look at the conservatory now that it's almost finished. I'm just waiting for a lamp to come off eBay, a light should I say, more like a fan kind of light. I'll show you inside. Now there are two ways to do these blinds. Now if you can see, I've kind of put, so if I go in that way, I've kind of put like a frill, yeah, look, you can see it better from the above, at the top of them. Now if that's the case, you can do a bit of cheating. So anyway, I'll show you that if you keep tuned, but there you go. So that's the conservatory done. Quite pleased I've done this now, because it's been sitting in my shed for probably the best part of 2 years. That's quite funny. Before I started this video, I said to my 19-year-old son, right, be quiet, no swearing and no streaking please, because many a time I've had to stop the camera and start again. So hopefully we won't be disturbed. Okay then, join me in the next bit of the video. Right, so what we're going to need is, first of all, let me just check that you can see, yes, a kebab stick, skewer, something to punch a hole with. I mean, I've got one of these, which is brilliant, but I thought that maybe if you went to the pound shop, another one of my favourite places, they sell the stationery sets, and there's a hole punch, document punch in one of those. That'll be fine, because I have actually used the larger hole on this to see, because that's more or less the standard size hole. So I have used it on this and it's been fine. We can still do it. Right, so, oh, and card, your choice. I mean, I prefer just to use plain card, but make sure if you're going to use pattern that it's patterned on both sides, which might be a little bit difficult to get, but I just wanted plain ivory blinds. So you want it quite thick, because if it's too thin it's not going to hang straight. Not quite sure what thickness this is, probably about, is it 230 GSM? It's probably about that, but a thick card anyway. And also, excuse me, you're going to want some jewellery wire. Now this is pretty thin stuff, and it's quite, is it malleable, bendable? I'll tell you what, we'll keep it simple. So pretty thin stuff. Now I can show you the cheating way first. Cheating way, the simpler way, if you're going to have the curtain frill, and that is basically cut your card into strips. Now I reckon about, excuse me, I'm sucking on the mint again, about 1 centimetre, yeah, about 1 centimetre wide thickness. So cut your strips and measure the width of where you want the pole to be, the curtain to be, and you can kind of estimate how many slats that you're going to need, because measure kind of how many centimetres it's going to be. So roughly you're going to want 13 slats on there because this is 13 centimetres. So if I mark it off, well, you don't have to mark it, you can kind of estimate. For each centimetre you're going to want a slat. So I'm going to want 13 slats for this particular piece. Right, so the easiest version is, like I say, cut your card to size. So measure the top and to the bottom of your window. So this is the cheating version. So all I've done is I've cut them to size and I've punched a hole in the top of them, in each one. So if you see from about that distance from the top, now keep it central and try and keep all the holes the same. Can you actually see this? Is this the best position here? Right, so what I would do, I'd do one first, I'd punch one hole first, and then I'd use that as a guide, and then I'd get, it all depends what hole punch you're using, but I'd use the first one as a guide and just punch the same hole in the same place, using that as a guide. Now this is really easy. You're going to think, why haven't I thought of this? Right, so just thread them on. So how many did we say? 13, didn't we? Now don't forget, this is the really easy version. I mean, I did work for a blind company, so I did make proper vertical blinds. So this is just a quick, easy demo. And I've got to get a move on because I'm only allowed 15 minutes for these videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And make sure you kind of get them all the same width and length, because that will make a difference. And basically, just space them out a centimetre apart. Round about. You can either do it by eye or actually mark on your stick. Now, to hang these blinds, if it's just going across a window where there's a recess, you could actually just prop it up, squeeze it in, should I say. Obviously put a bit of glue on it. Or if, like me, you want to do a conservatory, then you might have to use, I haven't though, I've just used glue, but you can get the little eye brackets, you know, the little screwing ones. I'm sure you could do that, but I haven't really bothered. So as you can see, just space them out like so. So that's the easy way. Glue the top before you do this, by the way. Just spread some PVA glue across the top. What I did to dry them is I made a little bracket out of my jewellery wire, tied it round either side and hung it up actually by my windows. It looked quite comical. But anyway, so that is the quick, easy way. Can you see? Hang on. That is the quick, easy way for your blinds. I'm sorry about this, I think that's it. Let me turn it around slightly. Right, that is your quick, easy way for your blinds. Obviously, this is the one if you're going to put a frill around the top. So now I'll show you how to do the bracket hanging. Well, I hope you can see this a little bit better than the last bit, but you got the gist of it, didn't you? Right, so now what we're going to do is make the bracket kinds of blinds. So basically exactly the same, hole in exactly the same position, but we're going to make just little brackets to put, can you see? Little brackets to put on the end. And this is the way I actually made louver blinds. Sorry, vertical blinds. Right, and how I did that, or how I'm going to do that, is you've cut your strip to size and you've punched the hole. But this time, all you want to do is just get something to just go across halfway across your hole and just bend it over, and it looks like a piece has been cut out of it. And that's to get you flap like that. So then you want to make a bracket like this shape. I don't know whether you can see that. Just like that. So how you're going to make that bracket? It's quite simple. Bless you, Colin. You try not to sneeze. Sorry about this. Right, so we're going to cut. Could have been worse, dear. I'm not starting again. Right, okay. So bend that over. Oh, I'm going to have to start again on this. Bend it over your kebab stick like that. I'm just checking that you can see. So now you've got it to that. And all you do is just bend the ends up like that. Like so. And close this door. And then just snip the sides off. Like that. You don't want a lot of the side on because it'll poke out the side of the blind. And then get your bracket, lay your slat on the desk, just push it down like that, stick a bit of glue on it there. I won't bother doing this. And then just pop it through. Keep hold of it and then just pop it through like that. So there is your bracket, just like that. And I think they look better actually than the previous lot of blinds that I showed you, but they're just fine, like I've mentioned, if you're going to put a curtain across the top. So when you come to put these on the kebab stick, make sure all your creases are all the same way, and it's done exactly the same way, like when you've got all these together like that. Space them out about 1 centimetre apart, glue along the stick like that. So these look better, you know, if you don't want the fancy trim. So that's that. Can you see? There, like that. It's very difficult to try and get you to see without disturbing the camera. But like I say, space them out, and that's it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little demo, and join me in any future ones then. I will get this straight. Bye for now.